Yep.
Good, I hope you do. Yeah, you want to start your homework?
Nope.
I knew how to wake you up.
For measly $500, I could do as much homework as you want.
All right.
Okay, I'm starting. All right. Okay. Here we go. I try to keep the questions simple so they can be answered. Okay, here we go. When dividing up reality to all existing things, what category are seeds placed in?
Typically changing things which are neither mental nor physical.
Yeah.
Denman Tuche.
Yes. That was my next question. Very good, Master Kramer.
Cool. Quit while I'm ahead. Let other people answer.
Nah, just answer all of them. Let's get this over with. Which one of the heaps are the seeds placed in?
Well, Denman Tuche. Right. Yeah. Typically number 4.
Yeah, the Duce of the Denman.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, it's just Duce Pumbo, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying, like the Duce and Denman. That's what Ben was saying.
Okay, cool. All
Cool.
right.
Okay. In summation, what can we say roughly about how seeds exist? That's I shouldn't say that. How? Okay, hold on. In connection with the foundation consciousness. Okay. Or lack thereof, I don't know. he just sums it up, and like what we've been talking about since last term. So I'm just reminding everyone.
Neither the same nor different.
Yeah, hold on, my camera. Yes, that is what is summed.
Just the potential to do something else. It's already the kunchi.
Yes, that is true too.
Yep.
You're both correct. This is what I said. Seeds are neither the same, nor separate from the foundation consciousness.
Whoa.
Kind homework.
What's that?
That was a very kind homework.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Read the text if you want more fun. Okay, what does Gupa mean?
Smearable.
Yes, it means smear. Well, okay, that's what it literally means, Ben Kramer. What does it mean in terms of the kunshi and see?
Oh, it is fit to be
imbued,
squished on it.
Yeah, I think Nick said something that was right too.
imbued, yeah.
It's like the one word we've learned from your text again and again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smeared's like cream cheese every time I hear it.
You know what Haggerty's thinking about. Okay, so I put a little part here from the Great Dictionary just to help people use the text. So, Gupa, does anybody know what tense this is? I mean, the answer kind of makes it.
Right.
Past.
Yeah, exactly. So here we have it. And this is what it will say in the Great Dictionary when you look it up. Goa is the infinitive form or the present tense. And then Depa, what's that mean?
Past.
Yeah, exactly. It's your question. And then when you look in the book, it will tell you what kind of verb it is, one that needs an object or not, right? This is one that does need an object. And it will say the past, the future, and the imperative in that order. Okay, and then this is our definition, the second definition amongst the the first. Okay, and to make things nasty. Okay, that's just a little hint from the dictionary guy. Okay, shell champa. Shell champa. Champa means tunpa, if that helps anybody.
To heard
agreement.
from the mouth or heard from the lips.
No, but
agreement.
yeah, who said that?
What? Oh,
Good, Paula.
Very good. It means in agreement. Like champa means same, shell means both mouths said the same thing, Nick. Like that. It's
Uh-huh.
rare, but there's not that many new words, so I had to pick something. Okay. Rakshe,
Explain the subtleties.
opposite.
Oh,
Roughly,
right. The course, roughly explain
rough
roughly.
explanation.
What would be the subtle explain, Nick?
Trongmo,
Trashe, right?
trashe. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
That was a bonus for fun. Okay, roughly speaking. Okay, here we go. Geshe-la. Oh, wait. So I did this thing on the Kens, Geshe-la. You asked me to. On the
Okay, I'm
factors.
looking.
It was interesting. I used the Great Dictionary. Here it is in all its glory. Here's the Sanskrit and Chinese.
Yuan.
And then here's the explanation of just the words. This is my translation of the Great Dictionary. The causal condition, immediate condition, object condition, and personal condition.
Okay,
Okay, and then I don't know how much you want me to go into it, but I did all this. And apparently, in my research, I found that these things are different in mind only than they are in Abhidharma.
oh, that I don't know about.
Yeah, so this is the Great Dictionary stuff, and this is what I found from a mind only scholar about it.
Mm.
And there's apparently some differences. Not that I completely understand what they are by any means, but so anyway, the personal condition is the one that happens literally, right, to the person, the individual. And then the Mikhen is the object that's produced by one of the sense powers.
Well, actually, the object acts as a kin.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And there's some finer details in the mind only school of which I do not comprehend. But I wrote them down. And then Ematape Ken is the thing that happens just after another instance. And then the Gui Ken is basically another word for a cause.
Okay.
Okay, and then here's my translation of those things. I just used the last line that we translated because it had Yui Ken in it, and then the next three because it has each Ken, so just to be consistent.
Okay, cool. The secret meaning says the seven nome gin jupe. Seven chime do tadeva kone yu. Then some seven nome gin jupe. When the first seed continues on in a stream, okay, then it acts as a yuikin for the same thing later on, okay, in a separate time, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And don't forget that I believe what they're talking about in all these cases is seeds acting as causes for seeds of the next moment.
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why you put this note here for us, Geshe-la.
Yeah, I put it for me. So when a seed acts as a cause for the seed of the continuation of the seed, okay, it's not a dokboiken. Okay, because because it is a cause that produces something of an equivalent type. Yeah, you can say that. Yep. Okay. I guess maybe they're talking about when the seed opens. I don't know. You know. Okay.
I thought it was because Dakboikens are specific in that they write personally, but like a sabin creates another thing like it, like sabin.
Yeah. But he's saying why it's not a Dakboiken.
Okay.
That implies that a Dakboiken must not produce something of the same type.
Right, exactly. And okay,
Yeah.
I gotta flush it out more, but thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This one's easy. It's not a this is just one long word for the third kind of kin.
Oh, okay.
Sumba de matakin.
Hmm.
It's the condition for something of the next instant, which is of the same type. And it always refers to sem and semchungs. Okay, so obviously there can be conditions which create things in the next instant that are of the same type. But in this case, of the same type always means sungden.
Right.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, shared between mind and mental functions. Okay. So why cannot seeds in the mind be called Tsumadematakian? Because they are not samchungs.
Right. They're denmin duche.
Yeah, they are not mental. They are not mental functions. Okay. Okay. So you can disqualify the third kind of kin. How about this fourth kind of kin?
Oh, I think it's because for a mikvah, for a seed to have a mikvah would have to be aware, so therefore it cannot.
Yeah, mikyan means something that when you focus on it, it triggers the consciousness, right?
Right.
So it says here, seeds cannot be factors of the type that triggers a consciousness when it's focused upon, because nothing focuses on a seed.
Or a seed doesn't focus on anything.
You could possibly say that, yeah.
Because it says saban la mikvah me. The seeds don't have object.
Well,
Oh,
the kin would be the object, you see. Like blue is a mikyan for eye consciousness.
Okay.
You see what I mean? So this has to mean the seeds don't, you could say the seeds don't have any objects that they focus on. But yeah, that would make sense. But you see, if the seeds are not, if we're saying that the seeds are not a mikyan, it means there's nothing which focuses on them and is thereby created, is thereby triggered. You see what I mean?
so you're reading it as there is no focus upon the seed, as opposed to.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Because, well, yeah, because mikyan means an object which triggers a subject. Like blue triggers the perception of blue in the schools that believe in these things. So this has to be saying there's nothing that focuses on the southern. And therefore it cannot trigger a consciousness of it.
Yeah.
You see, if it said mikpe kian yang mete, it would mean the seed doesn't have an object of its focus. But if it says mikpe kian mayin, it means the seed itself is not the kind of cause which triggers an awareness of itself by acting as the object of that awareness.
If it says may, isn't may the opposite of you, like to have?
Oh yeah, it is, but again, the mikdae ken means causation coming from the side of the object, not the subject. You see,
Oh, okay.
the object triggers the subject, and in Madhyamika that becomes a problem.
Right, because that's Abhidharma, right?
Yeah, pretty much. In other words, the object has to predate the consciousness of it,
Right. But this is
which
mind
is
only.
not possible in Madhyamika.
Or mind only.
I don't know.
There are no outer objects, Joshua.
Well, no, but mikvah doesn't have to be outer. That would be chi mikvah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this Shepa, is it saying this is a whole thing's a quote from Dunsang?
Yeah. Or it's paraphrasing it. Yeah. It could be a paraphrase.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it.
Thank you for that. It's a tough section. It's a
Yeah.
very tough section. And we still have to look more into it. Okay. We're gonna go back to this and look at it again. Let's see here. Okay, so Dr. Kenny Mende. Yeah, a sabin is not a okay, we finished on that. By the way, I went and did some research as far as the Abhidharma, right? So a Dr. Ken, according to Stanley's text, is equivalent to a Chigyu. A doer cause, okay? Got it? And the doer cause is defined as something which doesn't prevent the arisal of something else in the universe.
Oh, right.
Remember, the surfer in Indonesia didn't stop a baby born in England. So,
yeah.
In the moment he was riding the wave. So, Dr. Kien, something like a, I don't know, what do you want to call Dakpo? A dominant cause or something, okay?
Yeah.
A dominant factor is equal to a doer cause, and a doer cause is defined as anything in the universe that doesn't stop something from growing, okay? Which means that this sentence doesn't make any sense, you see? To say that the mental seeds are not like the surfer in Indonesia because they are not causes which trigger something of the same type after them.
Right.
Okay, mental seeds don't trigger something of the same type after them. Therefore, they are not like the surfer in Indonesia. And that doesn't make sense. You see, that's not how Dr. Ken is defined.
Geshe-la.
Yep.
Because I think the mind only school defines it as seeds and how they produce their manifestations, and not seeds producing more seeds.
Well, this doesn't even necessarily have to be seeds producing more seeds. This sentence, yeah, that's true. And now he quotes Dunsang, right? And Dunsang is actually a little bit helpful here. So I'm just going to show it to you, which is here. So read this big sentence here.
Takpoi ken ni mayinte. Kelpa nyampa nyumpar jukpe yuyinpe chiro. I mean, that's the same sentence.
Yeah, okay. It's not a It's not a Dakbakin, okay?
Mhm.
It's not a, what do you call that? It's not a,
Dominant.
I used to call it owner cause or something. It's not an owner factor.
Mhm.
Because it does create something of the same type just after it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, word.
Yeah.
If he's talking about the surfer, this makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Okay. If the seed is defined as something which triggers the continuation of the seed, okay,
Mhm.
then we're not talking about a surfer who, because the surfer creates a baby, which is definitely not the same kelp, not the same type. You got it?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay. So if Dr. Kien in the mind only does mean the same thing that it means in Abhidharma, and you say there's a difference, but I've never seen such a discussion. It may exist,
Okay.
you know, it may very well exist. I haven't seen it, but there's lots of things I haven't seen, as my teacher used to say.
Mhm.
But it makes sense as it stands. This is not a surfer in Indonesia because what it produces is something of the same type, which a baby in England is not necessarily, right? Okay.
Right.
All right. Here's the next one. It's not a Sumba de Matakian. Okay. It's not a mind or mental function which triggers a mind or mental function of the next moment. Because why?
Because this essence is not either of those things.
Yeah, it's a Demaduchi. It's neither mental or physical. So it cannot be the second kind of condition. And it cannot be the first kind of condition. Okay. So now we're still looking, okay. Mikbe kien yang minte. Sabin la mikba maybe chino. And again, I know I know it would feel comfortable to say Sabin la mikba me should say seeds don't have things that they focus on, right?
Mhm.
But it's being used to prove that the sabans themselves are not objects which trigger awarenesses of them. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I do know.
Uh,
Nick Bacon.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Please read, and Nick is gonna check you. Yay.
Okay. Shejartu. Pak chak samni kunshi. Nampar shipa mayin di shenjongwe shir ige tam tongwe chulpar mirikso.
Yeah. So Shejar,
Yeah.
which is the other commentary that's often parallel to Dinsang.
The explanation.
Yeah. It says, read this, okay, up to She.
It says that potentials are just that. They are not the foundation consciousness.
Yeah. Potentials in and of them, mental seeds in and of themselves are not foundation consciousness, okay?
Mhm.
And then our author, Jetson Kappa, says, don't trulwa these words.
Don't mistake these words.
Because Tsongkhapa says, what about the kunchi? It has two parts, right?
Yeah, it had the ripened and the unripened.
Yeah. So look, I agree that Shejar has this one phrase that says the seeds in themselves are not kunshi, but that's not what it means. Okay. But that's not, don't get hung up on the wording here. It doesn't mean what it seems to say. No one's denying that the bakchaks are part of the kunchi. Okay. Cool.
Oh,
So Kappa's saying, don't look at this phrase and think that somebody who knew what they were talking about said that the bakchaks were not the kunchi.
right. Yeah, even even though the wording states that don't be fooled, it would be incorrect to think that they weren't.
Yeah, yeah.
Could he also be making the point that the mind only school acknowledges that the kunchi is like comes from seeds, like it's the ripening?
Well, think about this, Nick. Classically, Jetson Kappa has said that the kunchi has two parts. One is the part that holds the seeds, and one is the seeds themselves, right? But that doesn't preclude someone from saying, look, don't think that the Bach jocks are made of mind just because they live in the mind. Okay, don't think they are demenduci. They are neither physical nor mental. Okay, but they are part of the kunshi. And kunshi is a state of awareness, but the seeds aren't aware of anything. Okay, so he says, look, from the point of view of being aware, seeds are not mine. They're not aware. But don't think that therefore they're not part of the kunshi. Okay. Awful quiet there.
I get it.
Okay, good. Here's the quotation word if you're interested for your footnote. Okay. Now somebody's going on to a new suggestion. Okay. Please read word. And Ben Kramer wants to check you.
Okay. Kelte. Saben Newport Ndula Zesuminduna. Nyun mepe luxoshena.
This is tough. This is a short sentence, but it's tough. You want to fight with it, you guys?
Shena. You may ask.
Yeah, good. That part you got right.
Lucas system, you wrote that here. This never before?
Yeah, hey, your suggestion, Tsongkhapa, is really unprecedented, meaning you just made this up, didn't you? Okay.
Yeah, Kante, if we say that the seeds are not real, right, Newport?
No, they are ngupos.
Oh, if we say that they're functioning things.
Yeah, but they're not ze.
But they're not substantial things.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, Tsongkhapa, this is an interesting new idea you have here. Something can be functional and not be substantial. That's weird.
Oh, right. Why did you just come up with this never before seen system of thinking?
Yeah, now word. In what sense did Tsongkhapa say the seeds were not ze? He's being accused of two things. He's being accused of saying that the seeds are functional. That's okay. But he's also being accused of saying that the seeds are not substantial.
They're not substantial in the sense that they're not to be one is to be the other in reference to the kunshi. They are.
But Tsongkhapa has said they are ze madrup. He said they are nupa. They are not ze.
Yeah, they are potentials. They're in name only seeds.
Yeah, they're not. You can't touch them. You can't feel them. They're not substantial. They are just actually words put on state of the kunshi. Okay, they are just a potential. They have no concrete existence. So this guy is saying, wow, you just invented a functioning thing that has no concrete existence.
Which is all them and DJ anyway.
And this is the kind of criticism that is normally reserved for us telling them. But now the guy's saying to Tsongkhapa, oh, nice. You have a system that no Buddha ever taught before.
Ooh.
All right, here we go. Keep reading. Who's checking you? I forgot. Hasso. Oh my gosh.
Tela young nipa mete lobendi kuche nupo la tse takni sunje de. Denmin duche su shela. Zesu mi shepe chiro.
Okay, good. Nyepame.
No problem, man. What are you
No
talking about?
problem. Mayo Tea. Okay. This master, who I guess now they're saying the master here wwho wrote this.
Dejar is
Whoever wrote Shejar.
Ngongi Mepa.
Ngoni- Yeah, Mr. No Self Nature. Okay.
Mhm.
This master is just following the Kuches.
Just found the Asanga brothers.
Yeah, who divide all Lupos into Ze and Tak, Zeya and Takya.
Divide all functioning things into those are substantial and those that exist in name only.
Good. And Demeduce, and he believes that Demeduces are Duces.
He accepts the fact that existing things which are neither physical or mental
Changing things which are neither mental or physical
changing things which are neither physical or mental do stuff.
are produced.
Come about.
He agrees that. And he says they can also be not. He says, and they are also not Ze.
And at the same time, they are insubstantial.
Would he say mental things are Ze?
No, he would. Mental things are say
He would. Would he say physical things are Ze?
for sure.
Would he say physical things are Duches?
Yes.
Would he say mental things are Duches?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Would he say Demeduces are Duches?
they are.
But
Apparently,
would he say Demeduces are Ze?
No.
No, that's what it all
That's
came
all.
down to.
he said.
And you know, so Kappa's saying, don't pick on the guy. He's
Yeah.
just following the position of the two brothers.
Yeah.
Okay. That those in-between things called changing things that are neither physical nor mental don't qualify as stuff.
Cool.
Like things like Ben,
Yeah.
or things like concepts, or things like cheese. Well, I shouldn't say that. Okay. Anyway, here we go.
Careful.
He meant Swiss.
Yeah,
cheese.
I've got. Yeah. Okay, Uncle Tim, let's go.
Temi. Ki cher yang lopen sosoi lok mandre par njepani kepa tangpa tselwa yi shong pao.
Oh, this is nice. And for that reason, for that very reason, okay, to jepa with an owl,
Discriminate, divide.
good, to discriminate between separate masters, Luke, without jepa.
Discriminate between the system of separate teachers without mixing them up.
Nice. Proves that he is a Zangba.
A wise pandita.
Yeah, and his yi is Shumba. Shumba is extremely rare. It means low selwa.
Yeah, he's like a texter. He gets the shungs, right?
Yeah, he said, no, this shum doesn't mean scripture. It's spelled differently.
It is?
It means to have a clear mind.
Is it?
Okay. And you've never seen it before, trust me.
Okay. He's a clear-minded one.
Yeah, he's a clear thinker and he doesn't mix up his systems. Okay. Now, Word, you want some good news?
We're done
No?
this part?
No, we're gonna start something which we can understand.
Oh,
I'll be the
I
judge.
guess it's just a vacation. Okay.
okay.
You can translate the next line. You don't need me.
Hak chak deda gewa tang mi gewa lung du ma tenpa sum le kang shena. You may ask, what are the three ways that seeds are presented? Virtuous, non-virtuous, and neutral.
Of those three, which is it? Is
Oh.
Yeah. So somebody says, "Hey, those seeds in the mind, are they good? Are now listen, are they themselves good deeds? And are they themselves bad deeds? Or are they themselves neutral?" So be careful here, okay? It's not to say good seeds, bad seeds. Are the seeds themselves a good deed? And are the seeds themselves a bad deed? Okay.
Well, if they were, they wouldn't be a very good smearable place, would they?
That's true. Okay. Please read.
Yeah, I remember this from the Golden Key.
I hope so.
Madripla shepa mao.
Yeah, you see, in the root text, we only said lung maten.
Yeah.
And oftentimes you say madrip lung maten. Okay.
Yeah.
So he says, don't forget to add the word mardipa here is implicit. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good.
That's cool. Yeah.
Here we go.
Our footnote in the Golden Key talks about Madrip lung matem.
Yay.
Okay.
We got it. So, okay, go.
Taini merikte lung tang rikpa tang ngelwe chirte in ditar kun latu suje sunjrel pe gewa kang shena tetak ni ki pakchak so shetan.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. That must be incorrect, right? What's incorrect? Gosh, you know, I don't know. Wait, it sounds now like it's saying something different. Somebody said, "What are bakchaks?" And if you say they are madhyaplungmaten, okay. If you say they are neutral, okay, then let's go that way. I'm not sure this is where he's going. Okay.
Okay.
That cannot be correct because it contradicts both lung and rikpa.
Yeah, because you're contradicting scripture and logic.
Yeah. So now I guess this other sentence above says, if you ask me whether the seeds are good deeds, bad deeds, or neutral, I would say they are neutral, and in addition to that, I would say they don't block, right? They don't obscure, right? They are the kind of neutral which doesn't block you. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other guy says that's not right because that contradicts both scripture and logic. How it contradicts scripture is kun le tusu jesu telpe. Okay.
Because what it says, what you may ask, but it's saying it says that in the Abhidhamma Samuccaya that they're virtuous.
I'm sorry, I misphrased it. Okay. Kunne tusu in the compendium, right? Abhidhamma Samuccaya. Okay. It is, what does it mean when we say something is virtue by relationship?
Oh yeah, we talked about this too. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so we can't read this drel as grel, right? Okay.
Connection.
Yeah, it doesn't mean commentary. It means connection. Yeah. So in the Abhidharma Samuccaya, when it says, what is, by the way, big mistake here and caused me some trouble.
Thanks.
They should hire us to clean up their books before they carve them, right? Word? Okay.
You, not me.
Yeah. Okay. What does it mean to be virtuous by association? Okay. Oh, that refers to Dedai Niki Bakchak.
Yeah, that refers to the seeds themselves.
Yeah, the seeds for that. Okay, for I guess virtue. Okay,
Yeah.
The seeds for that. The seeds for virtue are considered virtue by association.
And then the opposite. No.
Yeah. What is it? Please read and translate.
Jason Drelpe, 미개와 강신아, 태탁미, 기 박착소, 셰 박착, 게 미개, 송해 칠탕. And you may, and so what is it that makes the seeds non-virtuous? It
Good.
is,
What does it mean to be non-virtuous by association?
right. Thank you. What does it mean to be non-virtuous by association? That
That's just seeds for non-virtue. Okay.
yeah, soak here just means non-virtue. That's just seeds for non-virtue.
Yeah, and then you have to have a big pause after the second she. And you have to say those two quotations, okay, these two quotations they clearly state that the seeds are,
Virtuous and
And-
non-virtuous.
yeah, good. It's virtuous in the first quotation, non-virtuous in the second quotation, okay? In fact, we shouldn't split these two, okay? Because otherwise we'll forget.
Okay.
All right.
I like it.
All right. And here's the original text of the Abhidharma Samuccaya by,
Arya Sangha.
yeah, here's the first quotation.
Mhm.
What does it mean to be virtuous by association? It refers to mental seeds of virtue. What does it mean to be virtuous, non-virtuous by association? And then he continues with that. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Now, this is a huge kachikma and very difficult.
Good.
Okay. It's
Okay.
2-paragraph question.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we
Well,
go.
it's a 2-paragraph position.
Mhm.
Okay. So I just wanted to alert you, the Shena in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines down,
Yeah.
it says, if you say, it's talking about all 9 lines. Okay. So please read them, but just remember that it's a huge statement by the other guy. The other guy says, Kelte.
Healthy.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. I need someone to make you suffer. Anatole.
Don't need anyone to make me suffer.
All right. Extra suffering. Anatole, are you there? Kiri, are you there?
Anatole.
Okay. We'll do with Kiri's dad. Okay. A word. Make a few mistakes so Anatole feels like he's in the. He's not stuck in Guadalajara. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, Anatole, you ready?
Hey, Kiri. We want Kiri. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, I'll make one mistake per line, Anatole.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Kelte, kope, akchak, chamche,
I think he just turned his internet on. Oh no. Okay, there we go.
lungmaten, tunduna, namin, giu mi chepar telwatan, jukshe, genige, lungmaten, kepe, sabin gi, gyutun gi, braise, boomi, is Anatole there? Boomi,
Anatole, you gotta turn your microphone on.
mi, kepar telwatan.
Trebu.
Yay.
Tompa, Topni, Rima, Hangwar,
Rinma.
Kiri's trying to correct both of you.
Sima.
Tima.
Yeah, good. Hangwar tu, Gewa, Gyun, Chak, Su, Mi, Chung,
Chung. War.
Chungwar, Ngyote.
Keep going.
Okay. Namin pimpa la gami ge gang rung shik gope chir pang. Gyutin I ginje bu Taegu tang richten chik go gu
Good.
okay good cheer tang sok juk kak pe
Ngak, ngak.
Ngakpe. Ngakpe.
yay say na yi yung hyur tuni me la saben yu kyang lungma ten dun
Tendu.
nice dupe chiro she na
By the way, our reply, okay, word. What's our reply here? Data maino.
they're not like that.
Yeah, it's not like that. Okay, and that's all. That's our reply. Okay, it ain't like that. Okay, so at least we know if it's correct or not. Okay. So go slow, word. Kelte means what?
Okay, so you may ask. So if you ask, Kelte, if
Good.
gope pakchak, the seeds that have been smeared,
Yeah, the seeds that have been planted, all of them.
samche, all of them.
Are they lumaden?
If you're wondering, or if you hold the position that they are neutral,
Good. If you believe that all seeds are karmically neutral, right?
mhm,
Then it cannot be the case that they ever provide naminkiyu.
right? It's ridiculous that they could ever be a ripened cause.
No, a cause for karmic ripening.
Ripe, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Ripened cause. A cause that ripens? Yeah.
Yeah, they can never be a cause for karma to ripen on you, good or bad. If the seeds themselves are neutral, they cannot create pain and pleasure. Okay.
Okay.
And
Jukshe, when the
well, somebody's having a wrestling match with their toilet paper. Some. Okay. There we
Jukshe,
go.
when the mental consciousness is engaged,
Good, good. Well, it could also be a physical consciousness. Okay. When the consciousness engages,
yes.
it cannot be the case that they have been created by Gamige Lumateng Kisaban.
By virtuous, non-virtuous, or neutral seeds.
Yeah, which is to say, consistent results, meaning bad pain must not come from bad karma, pleasure must not come from good karma. Okay, must be. If the seeds are invariably what? Neutral.
Invariably neutral.
Then how can you have impressions of either good impressions or bad impressions? Okay.
Right.
Okay. And Domba Tobne.
Practicing a vow.
Yeah, once you have taken vows of any kind, okay, until such time as you dung,
as you throw them away, as you pass away.
Yeah, until such time as you formally renounce them, okay?
Right. Give them up.
Bardu. How can you claim that there's a Gewa Gyunchak?
How can you claim that there's a stream of virtue that occurs?
Yeah, good. Yeah, how can it be that after you take a vow and until the day you give it up, you get a steady stream of good karma every second from those vows? If the seeds themselves are always
neutral,
then how can you say that when you take a vow you get good karma until the day you give it up? Okay. Moreover, okay. Okay.
How can how can that the ripening which occurs from them be projected as good, bad, or some combination thereof?
Well, I think what he's saying here is, as far as that, what it is which projects a ripening, okay?
Mhm.
You know, traditionally we divide it into Gewa and Migewa.
Yep.
So if the seeds are always karmically neutral, then why do we always say that pleasure and pain are projected by good and bad deeds? Okay.
Right. Okay.
And okay.
Then
Uh,
then there couldn't be a compelling case that the causes and their results would be in accord with each other.
good. Yeah. Yeah. If it's weird, your description is weird because all the karmic seeds are neutral and they are producing pleasure and pain. Okay. Inconsistent results. And Sokdruk Gakbet Sena, Yingundu Kyoto ni Mela, Saban Yunklang, Numatanda Dubichino. Moreover, when your Sokdruk stop,
Mhm.
maybe when you die, for example, I guess,
Yeah.
then when your mind is the mind that's left over, right? The evident state of mind left over may.
Wouldn't exist. There wouldn't be anything left.
There wouldn't be any manifest state of mind, but the sabans yuk.
The Sabans would still exist.
And to say that those are lungmaten, and because they are lungmaten, they could stay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
After you die, your six consciousness go away and your seeds are still there. How can you say those are neutral if you go to a good birth and a bad birth? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's no other thing to force you there. Okay.
Right.
Then we say, oh, data mayin. Yeah, it ain't like that. Okay. It ain't like that. Then he comes back rightfully with,
This is, you may ask how it really is.
yeah. If it ain't like that, then what's it like, please? Okay. He says, oh, if it's not like that, can you just clarify it? Okay. All right. Now we got 2 minutes left. Let's use the time.
Yay, please.
Please read.
Chiten argi lungrik teni toshena dini pakchak gemi gate seni pe jup par jepa yandak pa mayino.
Yeah, so somebody says, hey, well, what do you think about these scriptural and logical refutations of your idea that the seeds are neutral? Okay. What do you think about those? And we say, these are what?
So yeah, these are pure. These aren't correct.
Yeah, these are not correct proofs for proving that bakchaks are gay and mige senipa. Senipa means authentic or real.
Definitively, really?
Yeah, your arguments, both your scriptural arguments and your logical arguments are bad, okay? Because they don't prove conclusively that the seeds are either good deeds or bad deeds. Okay. Let's do
time
one
to
more
shut up.
sentence.
Okay.
Come on, Nick. One more sentence.
Just reporting.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, word.
Jita shena dila long trupche dumindro war tempatang. Rikpa trupche di mindro war tempa niso.
Yeah, so the guy says, look, you say my arguments are lousy, okay? Both my scriptural arguments and my logical arguments. Well, can you just tell me why or how? And we say, yeah. And we're gonna tear you down in 2 sections. What's the first section?
Scripture.
Yeah, your quotations are not scriptural proof. Okay. Secondly, your rigba's not drukche.
Your logic is also yang dakpa mayin.
Yeah, your quotations suck and your logic sucks also. Okay. All right. Now, I just want to remind everybody that we're going to have an important class the next 2 mornings. So we start at 6 o'clock a.m. Sedona time. I will be at the college, Tim, at 5:30 a.m. Okay. And we will have tomorrow and the next day, we'll have early morning classes in Arizona that everyone's welcome to attend who is vaccinated. And we're going to cover more about the structure of the mixed nuts. And it is amazing and wonderful. So if you don't come, you're a loser. Okay. And you got to get up early if you're in America. Okay.
Is that an open invitation for people not doing the course, like specifically? Or?
Oh yeah, it should be, Tim, that people not doing the course can come to those 2 days. To the 7 a.m. class, actually.
It's the 7 a.m. that you're going to be doing that exposition. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be at the school at 6. I'll do both classes in the morning from the school to tomorrow and the next day. And if you can come, you're welcome to come. But the important class is at 7 a.m. Okay. Cool.
They're all important. Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you
I
very much.
agree.
Thanks for another
Nice
day
job,
of
Maria.
amazing classes.
What
Yeah.
class is it? 5:30 in the morning?
6.
No, the regular schedule holds.
Regular
Oh, I
schedule, but
totally
this,
misunderstood.
at
I'm
the
sorry.
7 o'clock class tomorrow and at the 7 o'clock morning class the next day, I will do an important review of the mixed nuts program and its connection to the ALL program. Okay.
Thank you.